We're here with new IceDogs General Manager, Frank Evola. Frank, welcome to Niagara. First impressions here, getting the chance to meet everybody. First time down in the region, I'm sure, as a part-time resident right now. But what have been your first impressions of the team, and how excited are you to take the realm with this team to try to get things headed in the right direction?
Yeah, it's extremely exciting, and meeting everybody here today, and getting to see the facilities from top to bottom. And yeah, it's exciting. It's a early part of the summer, but you're never stop working in this business. So I'm excited and ready to get going.
And you come from two great programs. You spent a lot of time with the Oshawa Generals in a scouting role, and then you went over to Windsor, obviously being with Bill Bowler and the great staff there with the Windsor Spitfires as the director of scouting and hockey operations since 2017. What do you think that you learned from your past experience that's going to really help you as you take the realm here as the general manager in Niagara?
Yeah, I think I've learned a ton from both organizations: the professionalism, the culture, the family type of atmosphere I try to bring here. As far as my door's open, we help each other out. We're a family, so that's some of the stuff that I incorporated there, and obviously that'll translate to the on the ice product in our kids.
And talking about your experience and the things that you've been able to do in Windsor, obviously, you guys went from bottom of the league to pretty much at the top of the league this year, and you've been through a couple of the cycles of junior hockey there. Been to a few big championship games with the Windsor as well. In your mind, what's been the biggest success to having sustained success and stability within the organization, especially now with the new NCAA eligibility and players, the retention of players going to be so big for your group?
Yeah, I think everything evolves, and junior hockey evolves, and you have to really stay in tuned and always have a finger on a pulse and have good relationships with people all over hockey. And so when one door opens, another one shuts, and if a player leaves, you got to be ready to have a player on deck, and that's part of it. It's tough. Everybody goes through ebbs and flows of junior hockey. We were there in Windsor, and then in 1 year we're at the top, and we brought in a great coach in Greg Walters and moving forward. But he built a good culture there as far as bringing everybody tight. But you got to be lucky too. Lucky's part of hockey. So yeah, I've been part of two unbelievable franchises, and there's always ebbs and flows of everything.
And talking about what enticed you about this job with the Ice Dogs and with the roster that they have. You look at some of the players that they have as well, some top end talent, and knowing that you have some work to do on the back end and with the goaltending as well. So, in your opinion, what enticed you about this job, and what are you looking forward to? Making maybe some off-season moves and going into the next season ready to compete.
Yeah, there's a ton of positives. I don't look at any type of the negatives that people say or talk about. I'm looking forward. I'm not looking behind. There's a ton of skill all over the roster, but there's, like every roster, that you want to tweak it or you want to make a splash. But it's patience. It's take your time, talk to the people make calculated decisions. But I think we're on the right track. But it's day by day. It's a daily process. So I'm not here to promise anything, but hard work. Where I think I got to this place with hard work, but it's hard work, and it's come to work every day and make it enjoyable and make it fun, and then the rest will take care of itself.
And then lastly, about just the staff and putting together, your scouting staff and possibly your head coaching staff as well. Do you have really a timeline for that, knowing that the import draft's coming up after the season ends and possible 3 imports might change things? But do you want to have your coaching staff in place by then, or are you really not setting a timetable?
Yeah, there's no real specific timetable on. I've kind of realigned my scouting staff a little bit. I've kept some people here. I'm making some changes, obviously, to add and have a few of my guys come in that I feel comfortable with. And then the coaching staff, there's no intimate time to bring somebody in. But yeah, I have a kind of a time label in the next couple 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the import draft, so then they could get acclimated with the surroundings and introduce themselves to the players. Get to know the landscape of what's going on here, and plan for a training camp and plan their lives moving forward. I don't want to give them a short window to work in the summer.
So there's a new IceDogs general manager, Frank Evola. Frank, welcome to Niagara. Look forward to what's going to come next season, and look forward to seeing you put your stamp on this roster going forward.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.